Hello there, my word wizards. Welcome to today's session. Remember, my name is Niall, and I'm going to help turn you into a Microsoft Word wizard. Well done for joining us yesterday on our first lesson on sharing your Word documents with your teachers, with your friends, with anybody that you need to. Thank you for joining us there. You were all amazing. Today's session is going to focus on how to insert images and pictures into your Word document. Okay, so I will see you in just 2 seconds on the screen. Okay, so here we are on our Microsoft Office 365 website, and you will see that I can see my previous documents there that I've been working on, but on the left hand side we've got Microsoft Word in the top left hand corner. So let's click on Microsoft Word. It has the W, and we're going to click on Word there. Okay, and the exact same as yesterday's session, we're just going to hit New Blank Document. Okay? So whilst that loads, here we have a new blank document. Remember, we're going to need to change our title. Okay, we did that yesterday with our sharing. I wonder if anyone can remember how to do it. Shout out, how do we change the title of the document? Correct, well done. So we go up to the top left, we hit document 4, and we change that title. So I'm going to click in here, adding an image. Okay, so there's the title of my document. It's going to be easy for me to find once we have done with this, with today's session. So here we go, adding an image. Now, what you like? There we go, adding an image. Okay. So now that we've changed the title of our document, let's add in our images. So you'll see along the top we've got File, we've got Home, Insert, Layout, References, Review, View, Help. I wonder what button we're going to click to insert an image. Have a think in your head. I'm going to give you 5 seconds of thinking time. 1, 0. Well done, it is Insert. We're going to hit Insert. So we're going to click Insert, and now we've got even more settings to have a look through. Oh my goodness me, page breaks, tables, pictures, links, online... Picture, there it is. It's there. So let's hit Picture, okay? So we're going to go over to Picture, hit the button, and look, insert picture from this device, stock images, or Bing Pictures. So you've got a few options here. You can add them from this device. That means that the device that you're working on, whether that is a Windows laptop, a Chromebook, an iPad, a tablet, your phone, whatever you're using, you can add in images from that device. You can add in stock images that have been cleared as you're allowed to use this for copyright-free purposes. And you've also got Bing Pictures as well. So that's the same as just searching on the internet for images. So we're going to go down to Bing Pictures first. And you will notice that it gives us a load of suggestions. Things like aeroplanes, apples, birds, cars, cats, meetings, ice cream, music, thank yous. I like that thank you one. Yellow cars, vacations, summers, trees, anything that you can imagine. You can click on any of these topics and suggestions to get you started. Or you can search for things yourself. Okay, we are going to start off and we're going to go for, let's go for birds. I like birds. And we're just going to hit that button there that says birds. Now you'll see that we've got here a filter. So we can filter all of these images, so we can have, maybe we want only really small images like thumbnails. Maybe let's try that again. Maybe we want extra large images, really big ones, maybe ones that are so big you can stick them on the side of a wall as a poster. So you can choose the size of the pictures, you can choose the type. Okay, so maybe a photograph that someone's taken, maybe a clip art drawing that you can use, maybe a line drawing, or maybe a transparent background one as well. You can change the layout as well. So maybe you want a square picture. Is that a square? There's a square. Maybe you're wanting a wide image. Maybe you've got a wide desktop that you use, so you can use it as your desktop background. Or maybe you're wanting a tall image, maybe as a phone background. Okay, and the last one is you can choose by certain colors, color only, or black and white. Okay. So we're not going to filter them just now, but the most important button that has been turned on is the Creative Commons only. So that button means that whenever you're searching for pictures, whoever has uploaded these pictures to the internet has said, yeah, sure, go for it. You can use these pictures for whatever you're wanting to. That is a really, really, really important button when we are choosing images that we can use, because if we're using images that somebody has said, no, you're not allowed to use that, or someone doesn't know that we're using, we could get in a lot of trouble for that. And we need to think carefully about what we use that doesn't belong to us. Okay? So Creative Commons only is the button, and I want you to always have that button ticked. Okay? So let's add in a picture of a bird. Let's scroll down and see what we've got. We've got some parrots, we've got some finches. Oh my goodness me, there's loads. Let's go for, oh, I like this bird sitting on, is that a cactus? That's really cool. Let's go for this bird here. So once I've chosen my image, I can click on the image and I've got insert underneath. So let's hit insert. Now we've got a few options that we can do. A few things that we can do with this image, okay? So the first thing is, if you ever need to get to these options, double click, click the picture to get these options. So we can add a border to our picture if we want to. So what's really cool here is that we can actually change we can add a border to the picture, a frame to the picture that will actually change what the picture looks like. So we can add in an oval border and look at, I'll chop off some of the corners, just the way that the frame works. So that's how you get your oval and circular images. To change that, remember we double click on the image and we can change it. Maybe we're wanting it to kind of fade out at the sides. Oh, I quite like that one. Let's go for that. Okay, again double click. We can change how the text around the picture works, whether you want that image to go in line with the text, maybe you want it to go behind text and you can write over the top of the image, maybe you want that to go in front of the text as well. Absolutely up to you. We can rotate the image as well, so we can turn it left, we can turn it right. There we go. Oh no, don't fall off, bird. Okay, so let's rotate it back again. And we've got a few other rotate options as well down here. So that's the rotate option. We've got the option to crop the picture as well. So when you crop an image, you will actually shorten it and you will delete some of the outside around it. Okay, so I can zoom, it's not zoom in, it's just deleting around the outside. So I can get rid of all this bit here that I don't want, and I can crop just around the birds that I would like. Okay, and there we go. Remember, it's still got that frame around it, so I can double click again, I can click on crop and I can increase the size. There we go, that's much better. So there we go, we've cropped away all the stuff around the bird, all the bits that are around it from that image, and we've just got the bird in there. So perfect, that's what crop does. Double click again. We can adjust the height and the width, so that's how tall and how wide the image is. We can lock the aspect ratio as well. So the aspect ratio is when you pull it out to the... We've also got the option to lock the aspect ratio, so that just means when you are pulling the image to make it bigger or or smaller, then it's not going to squish. Okay, so it's just going to keep all of the aspect. So it's just going to lock the aspect ratio. It's just going to lock the ratios. Okay, so like if this is 10 blocks up the side and 5 blocks along the side, if you pull that out, then it's going to add 1 to both height and width. Okay. We've got adding in alternate text as well. So if you've got anyone in your class or anyone who uses who's going to use this document that you've created, who needs to have something like a screen reader to support their learning, then you can actually get you can type alternate text, so the screen reader knows what the image is, and it will read that out to them. So you could put alternate text of something like title bird on a cactus. So there, if you've got someone maybe in your class who has a visual impairment, or maybe someone who just needs that little extra bit of help to see what is on the screen, then you can add in that alternate text as well. And the last thing is we've got the 3 buttons, and that just takes us to the format picture options, as you've just seen there just now as well. Okay, so there is our image. Now I've got a few bits of work that I would love for you to do just now. So let's delete that image, and I'm going to hit paste. Now here's something that I've already created beforehand, so it's, I've just pasted that in there. And what I'd like you to do is I would like you to insert an image beside each of these statements beside them. So in the table, so my favourite food is, so I'm going to click in this cell, in this box in the table, and I'm going to go to Insert, Picture, and I'm going to add in a picture maybe of pizza or a burger, maybe apples are your favourite food. It's absolutely up to you what you insert there. So my favourite food is, put your picture in there. My favourite lesson at school is, insert a picture of your favourite lesson at school. My favourite toy at home is, insert a picture of your favourite toy from home. Maybe that is your football, maybe that is a house that you play with, maybe it's a toy car, maybe it's a PlayStation or an Xbox or your Chromebook, your device, your tablet, your laptop, whatever you use. Have a think about what your favourite toy at home is and pop a picture in there. And lastly, my favourite colour is. So find an image of that colour, whether it's green, maybe you put in a green car, or maybe it's blue and you put in a blue pizza. Have a think. Be creative about this and put in a picture that is that colour. Okay, remember we were able to change the colour of images and select different coloured images, so we can go to Insert Picture, Bing Pictures, we can go to, let's go for a flowers filter, and then only blue. Okay, and there we go, we've got blue flowers that we can insert. Okay, and it's going to put that picture in there for us. So looking at the clock, I think you've got about, let's give you 15 minutes to do that activity. Okay, 15 minutes for you to complete that activity. Good luck. I'm excited to see all the work that you produce. Okay, I'll see you then. Someone has chosen my favourite food, my favourite lesson at school, my favourite toy when I was growing up, and my favourite colour. Someone has got good taste. Well done you. Okay, so thank you for joining us on today's lesson. Remember, today we were learning how to insert an image into a Microsoft Word document. Thank you again for joining us. You are all word wizards. I will see you on our next lesson tomorrow. Bye!